quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustaba, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigue. Pero como ya no se consigue. Supera a mi J-Lo, no sale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me... Estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ray. En verdad prefiero... Contigo no me enfango, no voy a manchar la Off-White. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Acho, bro.
Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Athletics. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Okay, let's jump in, Chris. It's August. The postseason races are starting to take shape, and these divisional matchups are really starting to impact the standings.
Yeah, Boog, these two teams play each other a lot, and maybe it's easy to think, hey, they know your holes and your weaknesses, but these are the matchups during the season that matter more in the standings than the rest of the games. These are the ones that really add up at the end of the year and can set you up for a strong finish in the month of September.
Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Tim Hudson. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Victor Robles, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. To third, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. This is Bryce Turang. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Robles at second with nobody out. That one the other way. Makes the catch, one down. And now we check out the happened for them, in part with his legs. Julio Rodriguez.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
24.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second.
First
and second, one out. Richie Sexson up next for the Mariners. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And we're back. And today's starter, Logan Gilbert. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. This team is aggressive on the bases, Chris. They lead the league in stolen bases for a reason.
Yeah, with this lineup, singles can turn into doubles or triples. It's all about how you come out of the box. Such a fun team to watch, Boog. Let's see if they can run away with this one.
Here's the second baseman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Popped up. Rodriguez. And he makes the catch. 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Matt Chapman bops one out of here. The Athletics score first. It's 1-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fifth,
Miguel Tejada up next for the A's.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting sixth, catcher,
Jason Kendall now at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That just misses. Ball one.
No strike. At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And that's way high. Now 2-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Fly ball to right. Robles. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Top of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez. Hudson back to work. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Got him swinging. And up next for Seattle, Ted Simmons. The other way, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Edwin Encarnacion up next for the Mariners. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone.
Batting 8th, third baseman, David Wright.
And now the veteran third baseman, David Wright.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first splitter we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Julio Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the A's 1 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is J.J. Bleday.
Hitter, J.J. Bleday.
And there's a foul ball. That one fouled off. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
First of all, that's just a nice job to
Batting
even get to that
first
ball. And then
baseman,
even more
Nick
impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Nick Kurtz, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Stepping in, Johnny Damon.
Center fielder,
He's been showing
number
off some pop
23.
lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one the other way. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's a
Now
big power
batting,
threat.
left
Ricky
fielder,
Henderson. 0 for 1 so
Ricky
far.
Henderson.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain...
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Strike on the inside corner, and the count 1-1. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter
Now it's Hunter
Renfroe.
Renfroe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's deep. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. 3rd inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back,
Leading
and some
off for
tough
Seattle,
numbers
right fielder,
on the
Victor
mound over the
Robles.
course of this past month as we take a look. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one. Robles, in his 8th season, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ball popped up. Halter has this one sized up, and there's one away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game
Now batting,
left.
second baseman Bryce Terang.
And now, Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He had him out in front,
Now
which
batting,
isn't
number
easy to
24.
do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. He was walked intentionally his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And now he steps off the rubber. And that one in the air center field. Damon under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Athletics 4 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Shortstop number 4.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well
Now
above the
batting,
major league
number
average.
28.
And now here's the A's catcher, Jason Kendall. On the ground to third, right. Throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Good late
Now
bite on that
batting,
slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it.
JJ
Exactly what he was
Bleday.
supposed to do. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a
0-1.
very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead 4-0. Welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark
off for the
as we
Mariners,
check
first
out the
baseman,
current
Richie
playoff
Sexton.
picture. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2. Chopped out in front of the plate. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Ted Simmons.
Ted Simmons up next for the Mariners. Doubled his first time up. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Edwin Encarnacion digs in now. There's the strike. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Yep. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. One left for Seattle. They're down 4-0. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Nick Kurtz.
First baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he's keep it fair.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Johnny Damon up next for the A's. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strike 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Next up for the A's, Ricky Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. This to third. Base hit and a run in to score. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
The A's looking to add another. Ground ball up the middle. That's it out.
Now batting third baseman.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert out of the game, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
So out
Seattle.
of the bullpen for the Mariners, Drew Rasmussen.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And here is Matt Chapman. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Base is empty with 2 away. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So digging in, Miguel Tejada, 1 for 2. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That one felt good. It's 9-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
So 2 down, and now here's the A's catcher, Jason Kendall. Up the middle, Rodriguez. On the run, sent it over to first. Roll picked out of the dirt, body save.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
So now here's the DH, J.J. Bleday. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We've played 4. It's the A's 9 and the Mariners nothing.
Put your hands up. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
That's inside. 2-1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. On the ground, right side. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, left fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
So up next, Julio Rodriguez. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor Robles.
So the batting order turns over. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Out towards right center field. Renfroe brings it in for the 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the A's 9.
Now pitching for
The new
Seattle,
pitcher in the game, Trent
number
Thornton.
49.
Well, they need someone to stop the
Trent
bleeding
Thornton.
and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
First
And here's the
baseman,
first baseman, Nick
Kurtz.
Kurtz. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these A's, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So digging
Now
in,
batting,
Johnny
number
Damon.
23.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here comes the 0-1. That's towards center. Griffey on the move. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest
Now
gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Out of here. The 2-run shot. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 11-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the second baseman. That's in there. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Still only one out here in the inning. High cheese for strike three.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Chapman stands in with two away as he takes a ball. There's a swing and a drive. Griffey going back. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. And it's gone. It deflected off of him and over for a home run.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So two away with nobody on. Hunter Renfroe up next for the A's. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Gregory Santos.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Tejada, the next to hit, takes ball one. Renfroe off of first with two away. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working as the A's are on top. Sixth inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Hudson back to work. Right side, Kurtz. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the Mariners. Griffey in his fourth year, just 21 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. One down, base is empty. Well struck, right field. That one hops against the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second with one away. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kendall hauls it in, and there's two away. Alex
Now batting,
Rodriguez,
number
the
3.
next to hit.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Damon should have this one. And that is that. Mariners lead 1. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Jason Kendall. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study
0-1.
opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes
No ball,
unnoticed.
2 strikes.
That one ripped. That's back. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He made him pay for that one. Homer number 25 on the year. It's 13-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now it's going to be J.J. Bleday. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, first baseman.
Man at first,
Nick
nobody out.
Kurtz.
Now it's the power speed combo, Nick Kurtz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2 on the ground. 1 at second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's the center
Now
fielder,
batting,
Johnny
number
Damon.
23.
1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good
0-1.
pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. The A's get one on this homer as the A's are on top. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back as we
Leadoff
take a
for
look
the
at their
Mariners,
upcoming schedule.
catcher, Ted Simmons.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, number 10.
So now the DH spot, Edwin Encarnacion. A strikeout and a walk. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swung on, popped up left side. Chapman settles under it. Makes the grab. One away.
Now batting, third baseman, David Wright.
The batter now, David Wright. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that misses. Ball one.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite? And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. The relay throw. In there. He scores. And it's 13-1.
Left fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Wright leads off second with one gone in the inning. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Robles stands in now and watches strike one. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His 4th home run of the season. It's 13-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now for Seattle, Bryce Turang. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. 4 runs already in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in there at the knees. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
The 10th foul ball of this at bat. I mean, this is pretty special, folks.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Damon settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Now
Not allowing it to
24.
stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hard hit left side. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's 4 runs for him on 4 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The A's on top in this one, 13-4. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So, man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter. Liner caught it second. From behind the runner, they've got him doubled off.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a really nice
No ball,
slider
2
down
strikes.
and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Not
1 ball,
close with that
2
one.
strikes.
And it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The A's lead this one 13-4. All set for the start of the inning. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Richie Sexson. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Alex Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Ferguson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And there's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. Sexson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Now at the plate, Ted Simmons. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. That one's in there. Strike one. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Center field. Damon snags it, and there are 2 outs. So man aboard. In now is the Mariners DH, Edwin Encarnacion. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The A's up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, done blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now Hunter Renfroe. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
No Bringing ball, the cheese on that one.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now it's going to be Miguel Tejada. Way inside, and that hit him.
First base.
Well, the bright side is that that'll help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Hey.
In the dirt.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 16-4. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to
Pitching for
so a
Seattle.
lefty out of the pen. Gabe
Number
Spire.
56.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously,
Pitching for
regardless of the
Athletics,
score.
Number 18.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's a laser base hit. So up next, Nick Kurtz. So Mark Kotsay going with a pinch hitter here. Zach Gallo. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact,
Now
and that's all
batting,
you're looking to
number
do
23.
anytime you're at the plate.
And now Johnny Damon. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Lopez leads off first with 1 away. Look out!
Time! That got
And it
him
hit him.
first base.
Now Ricky
Now batting.
Henderson.
It may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance speed,
Yes,
there's
you're
1.
out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the second baseman.
Now batting, number
This
19.
is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Ricky on the move. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3-run shot for the A's. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. So coming into the game now on defense, Tyler Soderstrom. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 21.
Down the third baseman, David
Tyler
Wright.
Soderstrom.
Ferguson back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder Julio Rodriguez.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Ferguson, a 6'4" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Fastball for a strike at 95.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Renfroe makes the ground. 2 away down.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder.
So last
Victor
chance for
Robles.
the Mariners. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. Line drive and foul ball. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The A's win the series as they take 3 out of 4 on the weekend.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, who really spilling blood. Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush, remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a, wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life, had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die, for the guys, have my candlelight going up. Like the club, after that go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back. Hope you watching your back. Hope you watching your back. Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside grave. I'm a real beach boy, come round my way. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my seat off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back.
I be gone. Watch my back, stay gon' run on my phone. Get your life, get back. Up first, better not miss that.
They are my dreams.
better. I gotta do 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 better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for dust after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better before it's too late.
Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned. My homie still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb, you
gotta do better. I 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 gotta.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Cincinnati Reds.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And starting this one, Hunter Greene.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go now? Right, now a chance for Corbin Carroll. And that's way high. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 106.
That misses, and that's ball two. And another ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. That's in for a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Struck him out in. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one missed. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Emilio Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Rogers also getting ready. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hayes sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that's the third out. One left for the Diamondbacks. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound now, Corbin Burnes. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
The center fielder, TJ Friedl.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty delivers. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Perdomo makes the grab, one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One out, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.